I'm thinking if snow is going to be happening, it's going to be happening later on. I'm thinking closer to the fourth quarter. We do have just a little area of dry air that's filling in all across much of the lower Great Lakes region. So snow likely, but later on. This kickoff is at noon today. So Ann Arbor is definitely under this winter storm warning, and they're under the gun of seeing possibly 6 to 10 plus inches of snow as you get closer to Detroit, closer to locations off to the east. Sandusky, we're under this advisory. So the heaviest stripe of snow will be happening all across Iowa, Illinois, northern Indiana, into central portions of Michigan. For us, we're going to be on the warmer side of this storm system, but snow is still in the forecast. But I'm thinking we're going to see more of that advisory criteria as we go throughout the next 12 hours. No alerts for all of our counties at this time. So we're kind of in between two storm systems. We have high pressure down to the south and east. That's going to give us some brief clearing for this morning. Clouds will be rolling in from the west, and here's why. We have a major winter storm already ongoing. These locations already have the heavier snow falling at this time. So all this will be spreading in from west to east, and the overall track of this low will be cutting through much of northern Illinois and throughout central Michigan. So all of the Buckeye State will be on the warm side. So we're going to be hit with some heavy wet snow. And then as you look further downwind, we have rain that's going to be punching through due to the south wind, which will be a warming wind. As we take a look at the big picture forecast, it's going to be snowing all day long. Portions of Chicago, South Bend area, and portions of southwestern Michigan, all across the snowbelt for them. For us, we're going to start to see the impacts as we head deeper into the evening. I'm thinking after 8 and 9 o'clock for our westernmost locations, Sandusky, Portland, Toledo. They're going to see the heavier snow out of this one. Notice how the center of this low is cutting through Michigan. So we're going to be on the warm side of this, and that's going to warm up temperatures. And that's going to briefly change it over to a brief change of some cold rain as we get closer to tomorrow morning around 7 and 8 o'clock. Cold air returns, and there on the backside of this, maybe some brief lake effect snow as we go into late Sunday into early Monday. Here's a live look. All quiet for now. We do have clouds and temperatures in the upper 20s, a cold start, and nothing but clouds. And hopefully we'll see some peaks of sun as we wrap up the early morning hours, getting closer to the daybreak hours. So there's that brief chance of partly cloudy skies. Clouds filling back in. Feel like numbers holding steady in the 20s. So if you have any outdoor plans heading to Public Square later on this afternoon, yes, we will have a warming wind on our side, but relatively speaking, temperatures briefly touching the low 30s, but remaining in the low 30s as our next storm system arrives from the west. This is 6 o'clock for this evening. I'm thinking the snow is going to be really underway as we head closer to 7 and 8 o'clock. Again, that high pressure is still a real strong one. It's going to be breaking down and sliding to the east. And that's going to introduce widespread snow for this evening with your National Design hourly forecast. Widespread snow for everyone. This is midnight tonight with a southeast wind, keeping our temperatures hovering around the freezing mark and eventually getting above the freezing mark. This is 6 o'clock around this time for tomorrow morning. Snow changing over to a brief round of rain, and then this cold front will be arriving sometime between 9 and 10 o'clock, and this cold air will be punching in and wrapping around this storm system, changing it over to some lake effect snow, which could impact tomorrow's afternoon's brown game. Maybe some brief lake effect snow in and around much of downtown for tomorrow afternoon. How much snow? Well, the numbers have remained fairly consistent with this widespread snow event for us. We're looking at anywhere between 1 to possibly 3 to 4 inches with the lake effect snow. The harder the snow belt could see additional 1 to 2 inches on top of the widespread snow for tonight, then the lake effect going into tomorrow evening into early Monday. That runs through Monday as well. So the going timeline right now, heavy wet snow picking up. And the reason why I'm thinking we'll have heavy wet snow because of warming temperatures. So the snowflakes will be melting as it reaches the surface. So it's going to be that heavy wet slushy snow as we go throughout the early morning, then changing over to rain, then periodic lake effect snow showers as we go into tomorrow afternoon and evening. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. We're continuing with the weather impact alerts. Expect some traveling impacts starting tonight into early tomorrow morning, warming up upper 30s, sliding back down low 20s for early Monday. Lake effect snow wraps up, and then another another round of snow showers going into your Tuesday.
All right, so have those shovels ready come tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Anthony.